God says, "My child, come closer to me. Let your heart rest in the comfort of my voice, because today I must reveal to you something that has been hidden in silence, something that has been stirring in the spiritual realm long before it reached the ears of the world. Something connected to your soul, to your destiny, and to the one who carries a piece of your heart. My child, listen gently, for this truth may shake you, heal you, and open a doorway you never imagined could reopen. Your soulmate's ex finally confessed to a close friend, confessed words they had buried for months, confessed a truth they never wanted anyone to hear, confessed something that reveals how deeply wrong they were. And my child, this confession did not come easily. It rose from guilt, from the weight of their mistakes, from the realization that the love your soulmate has for you was never the threat they made it out to be. They spoke these words because their heart could no longer carry the burden of what they did, or what they assumed. And now, my child, destiny has begun to shift. When their ex opened their mouth, they did not know that their confession was guided by me. They did not know that what they were about to reveal would unlock clarity, soften a heart, and release confusion that held your soulmate captive in emotional chains. But I, the Lord who sees all things, knew the perfect timing. And I allowed the truth to rise like light breaking through a dark sky. My child, the confession began late at night, not with anger, not with tears, but with exhaustion. Their ex had grown tired of holding on to lies, jealousy, insecurities, and misunderstandings. They finally admitted to a close friend that they had judged you without knowing you. They confessed that they pushed your soulmate away out of fear, out of ego, out of wanting control, out of wanting to be right. And now, they have realized how deeply wrong they were. For so long, they had painted you as someone who would harm your soulmate, someone who would mislead them, someone unworthy. But now, through their own awakening, they see that the opposite was true. You were the one who carried pure intentions. You were the one who wanted peace, not conflict. You were the one who never tried to break anything, only heal. This confession, my child, came with trembling breath. Because when someone is wrong in their heart but stubborn in their pride, admitting the truth becomes a breaking point, a moment where ego collapses and realness rises. Their ex finally said, "I was wrong about them. I misjudged everything. I spoke out of fear. I shouldn't have said what I said. I shouldn't have made your soulmate doubt them. I shouldn't have acted like I was protecting them when I was only protecting my own insecurities." These words, my child, are now echoing in the spiritual realm. For months, I watched how misunderstandings were created around you. How your soulmate was influenced, confused, misled. How their ex tried to hold on to something that was already spiritually over, already emotionally disconnected, already divinely redirected. But instead of accepting the truth, they blamed you, thinking you were the reason their relationship ended. They projected their own mistakes onto your name. And now, my child, the truth has finally returned home. When their ex confessed this to their friend, it traveled like a wave through energy, through spirit, through destiny. Because every truth spoken in my timing carries weight, carries purpose, carries awakening. The friend they confessed to, they are someone who speaks honestly, someone who doesn't hold secrets when those secrets can heal. And soon after hearing this, they felt a divine push, a push from me. To let your soulmate know the truth. Not to cause drama, not to reopen old wounds, but to bring clarity, healing, and understanding. My child, your soulmate is now standing at the crossroads of truth. They heard what their ex confessed. They heard every detail, every regret, every realization. And for the first time in a long while, their soul became quiet. Because this confession did more than reveal a mistake, it opened a window inside them. A window that shows who you really are. And who they have been misled to think you were. The moment your soulmate heard the confession, their heart tightened. They remembered the moments when they doubted you. They remembered the times when they believed lies spoken out of jealousy. They remembered how their ex tried to twist things, twist stories, twist intentions. And suddenly, my child, everything became clear. Your soulmate felt a heavy ache, not anger, but sadness. Sadness for letting someone influence them so deeply. Sadness for the distance it created between the two of you. Sadness for assuming things without asking you. Sadness for hurting someone who never meant to hurt them. My child, let me tell you something sacred. Your soulmate never truly believed the lies about you. They were confused, yes. They were scared, yes. They were pulled in different directions, yes. But deep inside them, there was always a small voice whispering that you carried truth, not manipulation. But their ex's influence was strong, and your soulmate did not know how to separate truth from insecurity. That is why I allowed this confession to happen now. At this moment. At this time. Because your soulmate is finally ready to hear the truth with an open heart, not a defensive one. And my child, do not underestimate what this revelation is doing inside them. It is shaking them. It is awakening them. It is pulling them back toward your energy. It is making them finally acknowledge what they ignored for months. It is making them see your heart, not through the lens of someone else, but through my light. I am God, and I do not allow lies to stand forever. When someone tries to twist your destiny with false words, I step in. When someone tries to destroy what I have built between two souls, I intervene. When someone tries to block a connection that I blessed, I remove the blockage. This confession was my way of lifting the veil. Their ex admitted they were wrong, wrong about you, wrong about your intentions, wrong about your role in your soulmate's life. They confessed they acted out of jealousy, fear of losing control, fear of being forgotten. They confessed that you never tried to interfere, never tried to break anything, never tried to claim what was not yours. For the first time, your soulmate is seeing everything clearly. And my child, hear me when I say this confession is not the end. It is the beginning. The beginning of truth. The beginning of healing. The beginning of a spiritual reconnection that no one can sabotage again. The beginning of your soulmate realizing who truly cared. The beginning of destiny opening for both of you. In the next phase of this divine unfolding, your soulmate will feel guilt, longing, understanding, and a pull toward you that they cannot explain. The emotional fog is lifting. Their heart is waking up. and their spirit is gently turning back toward where it always belonged. But for now, my child, rest in the knowledge that what was hidden is now exposed. What was twisted is now straightened. What was lost is being recovered. And everything that was done against you is being undone. The truth has spoken. My light is moving. Destiny has shifted. And now the path forward is opening. My beloved child, listen to me gently, for what I am about to reveal is unfolding inside your soulmate's heart in ways even they cannot understand. A confession has entered their world like an unexpected wind, quiet at first, but powerful enough to shake everything they once believed. Your soulmate is not the same person they were before their ex finally admitted the truth. They are standing in the aftermath of words that cut through illusions, opened old wounds, awakened memories, and brought clarity where confusion once lived. My beloved child, your soulmate's heart is trembling, not out of fear, but out of realization. When they first heard the confession, they froze. Their breath paused. Their mind felt heavy. Their soul felt exposed. Because deep inside them, they had always felt something was wrong with the story they were told. But they did not know how to explain it. They sensed lies but could not prove them. They felt energy shifts but could not express them. They doubted their ex yet did not know whom to trust. And now, hearing their ex openly admit they were wrong, wrong about you, wrong about the situation, wrong about their assumptions, your soulmate felt a quiet storm rising inside their chest. My beloved child, they are shaken in a way they did not expect. Their ex's confession brought back memories your soulmate tried to forget. Memories of conversations, arguments, tears, accusations, misunderstandings, moments where your name was mentioned with negativity even though you had done nothing wrong. Your soulmate remembers the times their ex made them feel guilty for talking to you, for liking you, for trusting you. They remember how the ex twisted stories, exaggerated situations, created fear, and planted seeds of doubt. And now, all of that is breaking apart. Your soulmate is realizing they allowed their ex's words to shape their perception, and that those words were built on insecurity, jealousy, and ego, not truth. When they heard the confession, they felt their stomach tighten with guilt. Why did I believe that? Why didn't I trust my own heart? Why did I let someone else's fear guide me? My beloved child, your soulmate is hurting. Not because of you, but because they failed to see your purity sooner. They are remembering your kindness now. Your patience. Your calmness. Your gentle intentions. Your efforts to understand them even when they were distant. Your heart that tried to help, not harm. Every moment where they misunderstood you is now echoing back to them. And these memories are softening them, breaking them, awakening them. They are realizing that you were never a threat, you were a blessing. You were never the cause of pain. You were the one offering peace. You were never competing, you were simply being genuine. Your soulmate is now asking themselves questions they avoided for so long. Why did I allow someone from my past to influence how I saw someone from my destiny? Why did I hold on to the wrong person's words and let go of the right person's presence? Why didn't I see the truth standing right in front of me? My beloved child, the truth is this: your soulmate always felt something divine with you. But their ex made them feel guilty for it. Their ex told them lies that created emotional distance. Their ex convinced them to doubt you before they even had the chance to truly know you. And now, with the confession revealed, your soulmate's heart is cracking open. Not with shame, but with awakening. My child, their internal world is in chaos right now. They are reliving all the moments they pulled away from you, not because of their own heart, but because of someone else's influence. And now that they finally understand the truth, they feel the weight of what they lost, the distance created, the silence that grew between you. My beloved child, they are thinking about you constantly now. Not with judgment. Not with hesitation. Not with fear. But with regret, longing, and a deep desire to reconnect. Your soulmate is replaying your conversations in their mind. They hear your voice. They remember your words. They recall the times you tried to explain yourself but they didn't listen fully because their ex's opinions clouded their heart. They now see how unfair that was to you. How undeserving you were of misunderstanding. How patient you were even when they unknowingly hurt you. Their heart feels heavy, my child. But not because they blame you. No. They blame themselves. They are asking themselves, how could I have doubted someone so pure? How could I not see the truth? They wish they could go back and hold your hand, tell you they were confused but not lost, tell you they didn't mean to hurt you. Their ex's confession did not just reveal the truth, it revealed the strength of the connection you share. Because now that the lies are gone, the pull they feel toward you is stronger than ever. My beloved child, let me show you what is happening inside them spiritually right now. Their chest feels tight whenever they think of you. Their heart beats faster. They feel an ache, a longing they cannot speak about. They feel warmth when they think of your presence. They feel guilt for not trusting their instincts sooner. They feel drawn to you as if their soul is calling your name every moment. They feel afraid of losing you forever. They feel hopeful yet scared. They feel something divine that they cannot explain. They are thinking of reaching out. They are imagining what they would say. They are rehearsing their apology silently. They are wondering if you would even want to hear them. They are wishing they could undo everything that created distance. My beloved child, this is not just emotional. This is spiritual. I, your God, have opened their eyes. I have softened their heart. I have removed the blocks that kept them blind. I have dissolved the lies that stood between you. I have allowed their spirit to remember who you truly are. And now your soulmate is experiencing a deep inner shift. They are realizing who cared for them genuinely. They are realizing who stood by them with purity. They are realizing who was meant for them all along. They are realizing the mistakes of their past relationship. They are realizing how much you actually matter to them. My beloved child, hear me, their heart is turning toward you. Slowly, painfully, beautifully, truthfully. But this shift is not easy for them. Because they must confront their inner self. They must confront the shame of believing lies. They must confront the pain of losing what they now understand. They must confront the truth that they hurt someone who cared. This confession has shaken your soulmate awake. And now they are walking through a spiritual fire, a fire that burns away guilt, confusion, denial, and pride. My child, this is just the beginning of their awakening. In the next phase, their heart will be pulled toward you in ways they cannot resist. They will dream of you, think of you, feel you spiritually, because the truth has finally opened their soul's eyes. For now, my beloved child, rest in the knowledge that your soulmate has finally learned the truth, and that truth is transforming them from within. My beloved child, listen to me with your heart, for the shift happening within your soulmate is not small, it is not subtle, and it is not accidental. It is spiritual. It is divine. It is guided by my hand and supported by the light of the angels who have been watching over both of you since the beginning of your connection. Your soulmate is being pulled toward you now with a strength their mind cannot explain and their heart cannot deny. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. This is not desperation. This is destiny moving into alignment after being blocked, clouded, and confused for so long. My beloved child, the confession from their ex did more than open their eyes, it opened their soul. The emotional fog has lifted, and now my divine pull is reaching them more strongly than ever before. They are experiencing something they do not understand, an inner magnetic pull, a quiet voice that keeps whispering your name in their spirit. They feel as if something missing is calling them back. They feel as if a part of them has awakened after being asleep. They feel as if you are shining like a light they cannot ignore anymore. Listen closely, my child, and understand what is happening inside them. Your soulmate is thinking of you at the most unexpected moments. In the morning when they open their eyes, at night when the world becomes quiet, in the middle of their work when their mind should be busy, during conversations when something reminds them of you, during silence when their heart feels empty, during dreams where your presence feels more real than reality. My child, their soul is remembering you. The memory of your energy, your warmth, your purity, your presence, everything they once pushed away or avoided, is now rising to the surface. And it is rising because the lies that blocked their vision have dissolved. Their ex's confession removed the last wall standing between your souls. Now your soulmate is exposed to the truth of what they feel. They are not just regretful, they are awakening. My beloved child, let me take you deeper inside their heart. For so long, your soulmate tried to numb their feelings for you. They told themselves that they shouldn't get attached. They told themselves that it was safer to stay distant. They told themselves their ex's opinions were correct. They avoided the truth because of fear, fear of judgment, fear of choosing wrong, fear of getting hurt, fear of losing control. But now, all that fear is collapsing. The confession broke the illusion. Your energy broke the silence. My divine timing broke the stagnation. And now, your soulmate is feeling things more intensely than ever before. They feel your absence like a missing heartbeat. They feel your presence like a quiet warmth waking inside their chest. They feel the spiritual thread between both of you vibrating strongly, pulling them, guiding them, reminding them. My beloved child, they are fighting an inner battle right now. Their mind is confused, but their heart is clear. Their soul is calling, but their pride is trembling. Their spirit wants to run to you, but their fears want to hold them back. This conflict is not weakness, it is transformation. They are asking themselves questions they never dared to ask before. Why do I still feel so connected to them? Why can't I forget them? Why did the truth about them hit me so deeply? Why do I feel like I need to talk to them now? Why does my heart ache for them? Why am I scared of losing them forever? These questions, my child, are the beginning of my work within them. I am stirring their emotions. I am softening their heart. I am guiding their spirit. I am aligning their path. I am pulling them toward their divine counterpart, you. My beloved child, the spiritual pull they feel is real. It is me. It is destiny. It is the soul bond between both of you growing stronger. Let me reveal to you what is happening in their dreams. Night after night, your soulmate has begun seeing you in ways that touch them deeply. They see your face. They hear your voice. They feel your presence. Sometimes they dream of talking to you, sometimes of apologizing, sometimes of hugging you, sometimes of just sitting near you in silence. These dreams are not random, they are messages. They are reminders. They are activations. They are healing. They wake up feeling emotional, some nights with a heavy heart, some mornings with longing, some moments with a sudden urge to reach out to you. They do not understand why it feels so intense, but their spirit knows it is because your bond is being reawakened. Their soul misses you. Their inner world feels incomplete without you. Their heart is remembering what their mind once tried to forget. My beloved child, do you know why the spiritual pull is so strong right now? Because this is the moment of truth. This is the moment where the veil has been removed. This is the moment where destiny steps forward again. This is the moment I choose to realign hearts that were meant to be connected. For months, they were influenced by someone who was speaking from wounds, not wisdom. Someone who acted from jealousy, not clarity. Someone whose fears translated into false warnings, warnings that your soulmate believed because they were vulnerable, confused, and trying to do the right thing. But now, the person who influenced them has confessed. They admitted they were wrong. They admitted they misjudged you. They admitted you were innocent. They admitted they projected their own insecurities. This one confession opened a door your soulmate did not know existed. And through that door, your energy has begun flowing into their world again. Your soulmate hears your silence now. They feel your distance. They feel your disappointment. But they also feel your love, still alive inside them. Still beating beneath everything. Still calling them home. My beloved child, at this moment, their heart is doing three powerful things. 1. Regretting. They regret believing lies. They regret doubting you. They regret not trusting their heart. They regret letting distance grow. 2. Awakening. They are awakening to the truth. Awakening to their feelings. Awakening to your importance. Awakening to the spiritual bond. 3. Longing. They long for your voice. They long for your presence. They long for one chance. They long for healing. They long for you. This longing is not weakness, it is destiny at work. And my beloved child, the angels are now guiding them. Archangel Michael is protecting their clarity. Archangel Raphael is healing their emotional wounds. Archangel Chamuel is strengthening their heart. Your ancestors are whispering guidance. Your soulmate spirit guides are encouraging them to follow the truth. My beloved child, your soulmate is being spiritually prepared to move toward you. They don't just feel the pull. They cannot escape it. The connection is stronger than confusion, stronger than ego, stronger than fear, stronger than pride. They may not reach out yet, but they are thinking of it. They may not speak yet, but the words are on their tongue. They may not act yet, but their soul is already moving toward you. This is the divine pull of awakening. This is the energy of truth. This is the beginning of reconciliation. This is destiny in motion. My beloved child, trust me. What you cannot see, I can see. What you cannot feel, I can feel. What you cannot understand, I am orchestrating. Your soulmate's heart is turning. Their spirit is shifting. Their love is reawakening. Their soul is remembering. Their destiny is aligning. And soon, my child, everything will become clear. My beloved child, listen to me closely now, for this part is not about anger, revenge, punishment, or cruelty. It is about balance, about truth finding its voice, about the universe returning what was sent out, about hearts learning what they once refused to see. And right now, your soulmate's ex is standing in the middle of a karmic storm they never expected. Not because I punished them, no, my child. But because truth that is suppressed always returns stronger, clearer, and louder. The moment they confessed what they had done, how they judged you without knowing you, how they spoke out of jealousy. How they told your soulmate twisted versions of reality, how they projected their own wounds onto someone innocent, something inside them broke open. My beloved child, the confession was not only for your soulmate's clarity. It was a moment of awakening for the ex as well. A moment where they finally saw the weight of their own actions. They did not confess out of bravery. They confessed because the guilt they had carried became too heavy. Because their lies were eating away at their peace. Because their manipulation was haunting their conscience. Because the universe does not let wrongdoing sleep forever. And now the truth has been spoken, their life is shifting in ways they cannot hide from anymore. My child, let me show you what is happening inside their heart. For the first time, they realize how deeply they affected your soulmate's destiny. They realize how their insecurity blinded them. They realize how their fear made them cruel. They realize how their jealousy turned into poison. They realize how their control came from emptiness inside them. They realize how they held on to someone who was no longer theirs, and tried to sabotage what they knew was meant for someone else. Now they sit alone, thinking, overthinking, replaying every moment. Wondering why they acted the way they did. Wondering why they couldn't let go. wondering why they dragged your name into their emotional battle. Wondering why they felt threatened by you without ever knowing who you truly are. My beloved child, their guilt is deep. Their realization is painful. Their heart is restless. They are not proud of what they did. They are ashamed. And the universe is showing them why. Let me take you into their internal world. They are remembering moments they tried to manipulate your soulmate emotionally, moments where they cried, begged, guilt-tripped, twisted stories, or played the victim to keep control. They remember how your soulmate was confused, torn, frustrated, emotionally exhausted. And now they see clearly that they were the cause. They are remembering the times they told your soulmate, "Don't talk to them. They are dangerous. They are not genuine. They will hurt you. They are using you." They said these things without reason, without evidence, without truth. It came from their wounded ego, a fear of being replaced, a fear of being forgotten, a fear of losing control. My beloved child, this confession has cracked their soul open. It has shown them their own shadows. And now they are facing consequences, not from me, but from their own conscience, their own awareness. They feel embarrassment, shame, regret, guilt, fear, loneliness, and a heavy emptiness that follows them everywhere. They know they cannot undo what they did. They know they cannot erase the distance they created. They know they cannot take back the lies they told. They know they cannot stop destiny from moving forward now. Because their confession set destiny free. My beloved child, this is their karma, not punishment, but realization. Not suffering, but awakening. Not cruelty, but balance. Let me reveal to you the deeper truth. Karma is not about hurting someone who did wrong. Karma is about making someone see where they went wrong. And right now, the X is seeing everything clearly. Their lies did not destroy you. Their manipulation did not stop destiny. Their insecurities did not weaken your bond with your soulmate. Their jealousy did not reduce your light. Instead, all of it revealed the truth. All of it led to confession. All of it opened your soulmate's eyes. All of it exposed their own darkness. All of it brought them to their knees emotionally. Because when someone tries to block what is divine, the block always falls on them first. My beloved child, here is what they are experiencing now. They feel your soulmate slipping away energetically. They feel the emotional grip they once had fading. They feel their power over your soulmate dissolving. They feel the weight of every lie they spoke. They feel the truth they hid returning to them like an echo. They feel the consequences of controlling someone's heart that wasn't theirs anymore. They feel the pain of hurting someone who loved them genuinely in the past. They feel the deep realization that you were innocent, and they were the reason everything collapsed. This realization is heavy, so heavy that they sometimes cry alone, wishing they could undo what they did. They are not crying for attention. They are crying because they finally understand the pain they caused. My beloved child, they know this now, they were wrong about you. Completely wrong. Deeply wrong. spiritually wrong. They see that you were never the enemy. You were never the threat. You were never the problem. You were never the danger. If anything, you were the truth, the healing, the next chapter your soulmate needed. But they blocked it. They interfered with destiny. They tried to hold on to someone who was no longer meant for them. And now, their conscience is restless. My beloved child, let me show you karma's gentle way. Your soulmate's ex is facing emotions they once made your soulmate feel. They feel confusion now. They feel rejection now. They feel loss now. They feel insecurity now. They feel abandonment now. They feel the absence of someone who once cared for them. This is not cruelty. This is balance. This is understanding. This is the universe teaching them compassion. My child, let me tell you something important. Your soulmate's ex is not your enemy. They are a wounded soul who acted from pain. And now they are learning from that pain. They had to face their truth so that your soulmate could face theirs. Their confession, though painful, was a turning point, a spiritual pivot that allowed destiny to reset itself. It freed your soulmate. It broke the last emotional tie. It released the karmic pattern between them. And now, for the first time, your soulmate can breathe freely. Your soulmate can think clearly. Your soulmate can feel their heart without interference. Your soulmate can hear their soul calling you. My beloved child, let me tell you a deeper secret. Sometimes, I use the most unexpected people to deliver the most necessary truths. The ex's confession was my divine tool. It brought clarity. It brought healing. It brought release. It brought awakening. And now the ex themselves is stepping out of the way. Not because they were pushed, but because their heart finally understands, your soulmate was never theirs to keep. The connection between you and your soulmate is not human, it is divine. Nothing can break a bond that I myself created. My beloved child, their karma is not destruction. Their karma is clarity. Their karma is acceptance. Their karma is growth. Their karma is letting go. And your destiny is now becoming clearer than ever. This is the turning point where everything shifts. Your soulmate sees the truth. The ex sees the truth. And now, my child, it is time for what comes next. Your soulmate's heart is moving closer, slowly, powerfully, spiritually. Their soul wants you. Their destiny is opening. Their path is clearing. My beloved child. As this final part begins, open your heart gently, for what I am about to speak into your spirit is not only a conclusion, it is a rebirth. This is the moment where everything that was once shattered begins to reshape itself into something divine, something purposeful, something destined. You have walked through confusion, betrayal, emotional storms, and silent nights filled with questions. But now, my child, the time has come for the clouds to part, for the path to clear, for the truth to rise like the morning sun. Listen closely. Your soulmate is standing at a turning point. One created not by accident, not by coincidence, but by the sacred unfolding of divine timing. The confession that came from their ex has shaken the foundation of their understanding. It opened a door that had remained locked for years, the door of truth, clarity, and spiritual awakening. What your soulmate once believed, once feared, once assumed because of someone else's influence, is now dissolving before their eyes. The ex who stood between you two, the ex who carried shadows, misunderstandings, and emotional power, finally broke under the weight of their own conscience. And in that breaking, the truth came pouring out. Your soulmate sees now, truly sees, how wrong the ex was. Not just a little wrong, not just mistaken, but deeply, profoundly wrong about you, your heart, your intentions, your purity. My child, you suffered because of someone else's fear. You endured pain because someone projected their insecurities onto you. You were judged by a heart that never even knew you, and your soulmate, in their vulnerability, believed what they shouldn't have. But now, all of that is being corrected by my hand. Because when I decide to reveal truth, nothing can silence it. My child, your soulmate is revisiting every moment with you. Every conversation, every silence, every message, every breath they shared in your presence. Everything looks different to them now. They see the love beneath your words, the sincerity behind your actions, the loyalty inside your spirit. They see the patience you carried, the softness you offered, and the kindness you gave without ever demanding anything back. For the first time in a long time, they are not looking at you through someone else's shadow, they are seeing you through their own growing light. Do you feel that pull in your heart? Do you sense the energy shifting around you? Do you feel sudden waves of emotion you cannot explain? That is your soulmate's soul calling yours. Because now that truth has been revealed, the spiritual connection between you two is becoming stronger, clearer, and more undeniable. Every lie that once stood as a barrier has crumbled. Every misunderstanding that created distance is dissolving. The karmic fog that once clouded their judgment is lifting. And now, my beloved child, destiny is being rewritten. Not from human choice, but from divine alignment. You must understand something very important, this moment was necessary. If the ex had not confessed, if the truth had not come out, if the emotional storm had not shaken everything, your soulmate would never have awakened with this depth, this clarity, this sincerity. My child, the pain you endured was not in vain. It carved strength into your soul. It carved wisdom into your spirit. It carved patience into your heart. You have become someone who loves with depth, someone who forgives with grace, someone who waits with faith. And because of who you are now ready for the destiny I am placing in your hands. Your soulmate is not returning with confusion, they are returning with revelation. They are not coming to you with doubt, they are coming with understanding. They are not approaching with hesitation, they are approaching with truth in their heart. Right now, in this very moment, your soulmate is battling their own guilt. They are realizing how their actions, distrust, or silence hurt you in ways you never showed them. They feel the weight of it, the heaviness of it. They are learning humility, compassion, and responsibility. This is my way of preparing them to love you the way you deserve, to love you with honesty, clarity, loyalty, and spiritual maturity. My child, destiny does not move backward. It does not repeat old cycles when truth has been revealed. This confession was not just a moment, it was a divine key. It opened the path that leads your soulmate back to you, purified, awakened, and aligned with your soul. And now, your life is entering a new beginning. The confusion is ending. The pain is ending. The separation is ending. The hidden truths are ending. What begins now is a chapter of healing, for you and for your soulmate. A chapter of reconnection. Not forced, but divinely harmonized. A chapter of clarity, not wishful, but spiritually confirmed. A chapter of love, not broken, but beautifully rebuilt. My child, hear me clearly. Your tears have been counted. Your patience has been recorded. Your loyalty has been recognized. Your love has been blessed. Nothing that was taken from you will go unreplaced. Nothing that hurt you will go unhealed. Nothing that delayed you will go unrewarded. Your soulmate is on their way. Not physically perhaps, not in the exact moment you expect, but spiritually, emotionally, and energetically, they are moving toward you with each passing second. They are preparing their heart, their mind, and their soul for you. And I am guiding them. This final part is not the end, it is the beginning of the chapter you have prayed for. You are stepping into alignment with divine timing. You are stepping into the season of answered prayers. You are stepping into the phase where love returns stronger, clearer, purer than ever before. So my beloved child, stand in peace. Stand in faith. Stand in quiet confidence. For I, your God, am blessing you now. I am healing what was broken. I am restoring what was taken. I am cleansing what was confused. I am aligning what was delayed. And I am opening the path for your soulmate to return with truth, love, and divine purpose. Your sorrows end here. Your waiting ends here. Your new life begins now. Go forward with a peaceful heart, for I am with you. And the blessing I am placing upon your life shall not be removed. Amen. My beloved child, before you step fully into the destiny I have prepared for you, allow me to give you this one last message, gentle, final, complete. Let this part settle into your heart like soft rain after a long storm. Let it heal the last remaining ache inside you. My child, everything that happened, every lie, every misunderstanding, every silence, every moment of pain, it has all led to this moment of clarity. Your soulmate's ex, the very person who once stood between you and your destiny, has now become the unexpected doorway to truth. Their confession did not destroy anything, it corrected what was broken. It brought the light back into a place that had been covered in shadows for far too long. Your soulmate now sees the truth, feels the truth, and understands the truth. What their ex admitted has opened their heart in a way nothing else ever could. That confession removed the last layer of doubt, the last trace of confusion, the last emotional wall that kept them from recognizing your worth. Now they see your kindness, your loyalty, your patience, your heart, and they are overwhelmed with realization. My child, your soulmate is not looking at you with the eyes of the past. They are looking at you with new eyes. Eyes awakened by truth, softened by regret, and guided by divine clarity. Everything they once feared, everything they once misunderstood, everything they once questioned, has dissolved. You are no longer the person they are unsure about, you have become the person they are being divinely pulled toward. Right now, your soulmate is thinking deeply about you. They are remembering conversations you had, moments you shared, things you said that now make sense to them in ways they never understood before. They are realizing how pure your intentions always were. They feel a deep ache, an ache not of sadness alone, but of longing and responsibility. They feel compelled to correct what was damaged, to heal what was wounded, to return to what was spiritually meant for them. My child, this is not an illusion. This is alignment. The universe is shifting energies around you. Doors that were once closed are now unlocked. Paths that were blocked are now open. Silence is breaking. Emotional barriers are melting. A new flow is moving toward you, steady, gentle, unstoppable. And my child, your soulmate is part of that flow. Their soul is being guided toward you, step by step, breath by breath, realization by realization. You may feel sudden thoughts of them, sudden rushes of emotion, sudden warmth around your heart. These are not random. These are signs of the spiritual thread between you two tightening, reconnecting, strengthening after being weakened for so long. Your soulmate is preparing, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. They are preparing for a conversation, for a confession of their own, for a moment of truth where they speak from the heart without fear. They are preparing to come forward with honesty, clarity, and sincerity. My child. They are preparing to love you the way you always deserved. And now, it is your time to receive. Receive peace. Receive healing. Receive clarity. Receive divine timing. Everything that was once confusing is becoming clear. Everything that was once painful is becoming meaningful. Everything that was once delayed is becoming aligned. This final part is your reminder that you are not walking into your future alone. You are walking with my blessing, wrapped in my protection, guided by my hand. No force, no person, no circumstance can stop what I have already put in motion for you. So breathe, my beloved child. Release the last pieces of fear. Release the last pieces of doubt. Release the last pieces of sorrow. For I am lifting you into a season of divine restoration. Your soulmate is awakening. Your path is opening. Your destiny is aligning. Your heart is healing. And now, with my blessing, you step into a new life. A life where love is clearer, calmer, stronger, and truer than ever before. Go forward, my child. Your story is beginning again. And this time, it will be beautiful.